Hey,
Hello,
Conrad.
Claudia.
How are you?
Just fine. Here we are again. You know what, Claudia? I was thinking today, last weekend or last week we were at
Persimmon Bistro.
Simmons, right?
Yeah,
And I think we talked during our talk that it's very easy to be there 3 hours. I think we were there for 3
we were. We were
drinking wine, talking, having
drinking
good
wine,
food.
talking, waiting for a pizza.
It's
I still
very
love that place though, because I love it because you can sit in this garden environment and you're so far apart from everybody,
Yeah,
right?
I think I mentioned during our interview that to me it's still a secret in the desert. People just don't know about it unless you go to the museum or you go to the Annenberg Theater. But people
Well,
should
remember
know.
when we were leaving though, you could smell the wood fire oven and the pizzas, and there was
Beautiful.
a couple people on bicycles and they're like, what's
What is
that?
what is that?
So
What
go
is it? So
art.
that's right. So go
We're
search it
talking
out.
about restaurants. You're talking about more outdoor dining. I think you have some in Cat City. You've got
I
some
sure
new
do. You know, we've
places.
been talking a lot about Palm Springs and all the various outdoor restaurants they have. Well, Cathedral City has moved into that world. And I just want to highlight a few so that
Yeah.
people who are around can know to come to Cathedral City to have some outdoor dining. Let's start first of all with a place called La Tablita. All right, La
Mm-hmm.
Tablita is a Mexican food restaurant on Highway 111. Alan and I have been there before. They just built this outdoor area. I think you can see it here. Very convenient, right outside their door. It's a nice little spot. It's actually in their parking lot, but it's a beautiful little space to be at. And the sun just misses it just enough where you can be there for a long time, which is
That's great. Yeah.
it's a great
I
thing.
think doing it in the parking lot, making it really pretty, makes a huge difference.
It can work.
Oh, go ahead with your other one because I have something to add to that too.
Sure. So this next one here is called Yanni's. This is a Greek food restaurant almost
Oh,
across
I've
the
never been to
street
that
from
one.
La Tablita. And look at this. I want you to see their outdoor back patio. Look how beautiful that is, right?
Oh,
Very,
that's
very
really nice.
relaxing. And something that people may not know about Cathedral City is Yanni's has one of the best, most thorough Greek food accoutrements, restaurant, catering, food to buy. It's really a terrific spot. If you get a chance, it's called
Is
Yanni's.
this the one on the same side of the street on the 111, the same side as La Tablita, or down
Just
on
across the street, down the street a bit, just a bit.
the other side of the
On the
street?
other side, that's right. That's right.
I've only been in the other Greek restaurant. I forgot the name, which is
Oh, that's
fabulous.
Santorino. That's next door. That's right. That's right.
Okay, yeah, because I was like,
That's
there's
right.
two like so close by.
They are. And then let me talk about this last one. This
Yeah.
last one, of course, is called Trilusa Restaurant. And look at the outdoor setting for this place. I just
Well,
think it is beautiful. Look at
oh,
that.
I see. Because I could not figure out why there were so many cars and I didn't see that outdoor setting.
Yes.
And I
They've
thought,
actually,
where are they going?
yeah, they've actually had this outdoor space for quite some time, but they didn't really use it because it was really mainly indoor. But now they brought all of their seats outside,
This is the
and with the
back
light,
patio, right?
that
Is that
they have a back patio, and then they also have an outdoor space just along where the parking space is at, and all these beautiful trees and the night lights. It's just a gorgeous,
have
gorgeous
you been
setting.
there
Oh
since they
yes,
opened up outside?
oh yes, a couple times.
Nice. Well,
Yeah,
this is great to know because if you're doing the Mary Pickford drive-in, and if you don't eat food there or bring your own, you could have a nice dinner
there it is.
before the movie. That
Right
sounds really
across the
great.
street, right across the street. And what I'll do is next time I'll highlight some more restaurants. But I just want to kind of our viewers to know that hey, there's lots of stuff going out in Cathedral City. Come on over.
Okay, great. And in Palm Springs, last 2 weeks ago, Boucher, our friends Dennis and Thomas
Of course.
Dennis and Tommy at Boucher opened a little, we call it the wine corral in their parking lot with a nice little fence, wine barrels. We did a Friday night tasting. It was great. We had plenty of room, and they have sheer curtains in each corner, but then string lights.
Oh
It was
wow,
such a romantic, it was a great setting for some excellent wine. So check Boucher,
Boucher.
Bouschet, weekly. Normally they have tastings on Saturday afternoon from 4 to 6, but this one was a Friday night, which I particularly thought was great.
And of course, they have all kinds of wine, and they have a terrific little restaurant in there, which makes some great
Yeah,
sandwiches and salads. So that's not to
deli
be
and salad.
missed.
But now what they're starting, and I'm not sure if it started yet, they have a new chef partner they've collaborated with that's going to be doing, or maybe it started already, check, barbecue outside.
I saw that.
So,
I saw an
yeah.
ad on that. Yeah, that's
So
going to
it's
be
going to be like
terrific.
full on food, and you can sit out. And I think it's great, especially now when we really shouldn't be out and about too much, right? Right, Conrad?
Well, if you, most definitely, and if you, I don't know if you've probably heard, but LA County has stopped their outdoor patio restaurant opportunities, right?
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate here in the desert that we still have that ability to have meals outside at these restaurants. So, fingers crossed that we all follow all of the policies and rules about staying home and getting
Yeah.
tested so that we don't close down our restaurants, right?
And so the restaurants don't also get too crowded, because I know they have rules. And I think Palm Springs is pretty strict about the spacing. And sometimes you do see people sort of congregating around waiting for a table. And that's the one thing that kind of concerns me, is that,
Most definitely.
we all need to be respectful of each other's space.
I agree.
But they do, at least in on Palm Canyon, you see the police going up and down, just making sure. So,
Claudia, it always amazes me, especially because we're coming into Thanksgiving, and there are I forget how many people I heard today, flying from one place to the next. And I know we are all missing our families and such, but I just think 1 year we could stay home, we could Zoom with our families and friends, be safe, be healthy. We need the vaccine is around the corner.
Right.
We need to be able to all get there.
Have some discipline. And Dr. Sanjay Gupta, whom you follow, and I do too, is staying home with his family, as are about 650 other epidemiologists around the country.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I know, and a lot of people still feel like they have to go somewhere, and
so everybody just be safe. Whatever you're doing, be safe, be safe.
Well, we're not going anywhere, because we'll be right here in town, because I am just beginning my quarantine, my own quarantine, because I'm having a hip replacement. Surgery is December 4th. So I'm winding down. I'm not going to be out and about, because I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And we have a beautiful environment just to be outside and get into that ice cold pool.
Exactly. So I don't know about you, but we are also staying home. Usually what we do is we have our family comes into the desert, and they all stay over for the weekend and the week. And it's all, party, eat. And we usually order our meal. What we've been doing is we've been ordering our meal from Bristol Farms for about 20, 25 people. And we bring it all and we just rewarm it up. Last year, we decided to have it catered from Lulu's, and they brought the food in and served it for us. And it was just beautiful and delicious. And a very, very easy way to do it. But this year, Robert and I are going to be by ourselves. So what I'm doing is I've decided I was going to make 3 different pies. That's like 3.
Oh my gosh, that's an endeavor. But you're not eating anything, things like that now.
I know, it's really true.
You're bringing some to us, leaving it at our doorstep.
There you go. Well, actually what I did is that, so I don't know about you, but I watch a lot of the Food Network, and especially during this time of year, because they're always talking about desserts to make. And Ree Drummond, she showed the viewers how to make a drunken pecan pie.
Ooh, that sounds right up my alley. What is?
Yeah, so I'm going to give it a try. We're going to try
bourbon inside, or what?
Say it again.
Is it bourbon inside?
Bourbon, yes.
Yeah,
and
that sounds great.
Fingers crossed that it comes out well. I'm going to give it a try. And then I was watching Valerie Bertinelli, who has Valerie's Home Cooking, and she made an ambrosia salad that looked really delicious. So I think I'm going to try that also. And there was a couple other pies from Ree Drummond, but I went to the store today and I could not find some of the ingredients. So, rather than fight it, choose 1 pie and 1 dessert is enough, I guess.
Well, you're ambitious. You're really ambitious. I mean, one time Alan and I cooked this total gourmand dinner. It took us about 8 full hours sweating bullets, but brining the turkey for 2 days in advance, getting up at 4 a.m. to turn it. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah,
so now when you mentioned Lulu's, maybe perhaps they should just come and cater for the 2 of us. I don't know if they do that, because we made reservations outdoors in the evening at Lulu's a while back. So we want to make sure that it's, totally safe. And as I said, I'm winding down from really going out and about, but that's what we're going to do.
Maybe depending on how you're doing and how we're doing, maybe if my this is Ree Drummond, my drunken pecan pie that she's showed me how to make is good, maybe I'll bring you over a slice and we can enjoy it together. And if that doesn't work, at least my ambrosia from Valerie Bertinelli, we can at least try that.
That sounds fabulous.
So we'll be experimenting together.
Oh, I have one question. You're not making your own crust and pinching it and start, are you? From scratch?
Of course not.
You're making the crust?
No.
Because I'm here to tell you, if you made the crust and it wasn't as good as what my mom used to make, that was her thing.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, most amazing. I didn't get that gene from her. I didn't get that trait.
I am a big graham cracker crust fan. And I know how to make that on my own. It's very easy. But what I'm going to do a little bit different with this drunken pecan pie is I'm going to put it in a graham cracker pie crust. It's not supposed to go in that, but you know what? We're in a pandemic. We can do whatever we want to do.
Yeah. You can also scoop the inside out and eat the graham cracker later with s'mores over the fire.
You know exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, well, Claudia.
Well, we'll enjoy ourselves. And I so wish, because we're in beautiful Indian canyons, that I could take a hike and just give thanks to the Cahuilla Indians here that, we kind of trampled in here and took over the place. We trampled into this country and took everything over. But, we've made peace now, at least in the Valley, right?
That's right. That's right. And we're glad to be here. I wish you and Ellen a happy Thanksgiving. And of course, same to all of our viewers. And, we will be back.
And you too, Conrad, and to everyone out there. Enjoy.
Enjoy, everybody.